Welcome back to the New Little Life channel. If you're new here, my name is Allison Tolman. I'm an IBCLC and breast pump expert. And I got a comment on one of my YouTube videos recently that was asking me to review the Spectra S1 PRO. And this pump is not available in the US currently. And so I was like, I don't know. A lot of our moms are from the US, but there are quite a few that are not. However, I really do love a lot of the Spectra pumps. And this looked so similar to the Spectra S1 that we use so often that I figured I might as well. So we're going to talk through this today and kind of compare it a little bit to the Spectra S1, S2, and also the Spectra Synergy Gold, because honestly, it's kind of somewhere in between. If pumping is going to be part of your journey, I highly recommend that you subscribe to the channel. That is our sole focus here at New Little Life, is helping moms pump more milk in less time. And usually the first step there is to choose a breast pump. So if you're looking to choose a breast pump, there's a lot of free resources down below for you. And then after you've chosen a pump, we also have some DIY courses for you so that you can learn how to pump efficiently and completely control your milk supply using a breast pump, either fully or partially. All those links are going to be in the description for you. All right, so I ordered this pump from Korea, right? It was not cheap. I think it was about $250, and then I had to pay $40 in shipping. And then about a week after I ordered it, I did get an email saying that there was an import tax that needed to be paid as well. I think it was $35. Again, that's not uncommon, especially when you're importing things from different countries. So this pump was over $300 after it was all said and done, which I know after we talk about it, especially, some of you moms may be tempted to go and buy it. So just a couple things that will be funny for you. One, you'll have that import tax if you're ordering it into the United States. The chargers are going to come with EU chargers. All right. So this is, we used to live in Europe, so I had other ones just like this. So I just plugged in my US adapter for it. But you can also order a plug on Amazon. So you're going to have to order a US plug too if you're importing this into the US. You can just find the same wattage and voltage and order it online, but you will need to do that. Came with a couple bottles, and they are nice bottles. Actually, I really like this nipple. We talk about bottle feeding and the types of nipples that work well for babies who are also breastfeeding inside our milk supply course, but I like that bottle. It did come with 28 millimeter flange, so this is really, really big. And unfortunately, it's a classic Spectra kind of brand flange. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's wider here and it kind of tapers down. The Spectra brand flanges sometimes do that, and you can't really use, well, one, you can't use an insert in here because it's a size 28, but also the tapering makes it funny. So you're gonna probably need to get the generic kind of Maymom flange kit. I can put a link in the description for you. I like that one anyway. I use it a lot on a lot of other pumps, but this is not going to be adaptable for flange sizes. So you're going to need a new one of those as well. And 28 is too big, I can almost guarantee it. We actually teach flange sizing in our Pumping Efficiently course. You can learn to do it yourself. Also, the warranty might be a little bit tricky to use, especially if you're importing it from another country. So again, just keep a couple of those things in mind if you are going to decide to import this. I have no idea if this has any intention of becoming available in the US. Spectra has other products that have been available in other countries for a long, long time. So like, I'm not going to hold my breath, but I did want to explore this pump and kind of tell you some of the cool features about it, because we really love the S1 and the S2, right? And they look so similar. They do have like the same casing, all right? So it's the exact same shape and style. You'll recognize the pattern of buttons here as well because it's very similar. So this is similar to the S1 in that it is battery operated, so you can use it while it is not plugged in. It is a single motor pump, just like this, all right? And I actually found that all of the vacuum levels were very, very similar to the S1 and S2. And again, it's double pumping. So on the Spectra Synergy Gold, this is a dual motor pump. So you have a motor on each side. So you have higher suction, you also have higher cycle speeds and things like that. This one is not that way. There are two ports to plug in your left and right sides. Doesn't really matter which one you use for left and which one for right. I actually like this style plug better than this little white cap that comes on the Spectra, but whatever, that's just a small thing, I suppose. You do need a little adapter for this one. It comes with it, but that's more similar to the Synergy Gold, if I'm being honest. Okay, so we've got this hooked up here. I did have to get a different flange for this to fit, again, because 28 it's nothing. So what you'll notice here on the screen is that we've got the cycle speeds here and the vacuum here, very similar to the S1 and S2. Instead of telling you the actual numbers, so on the S1 it'll say 38, 42, 46, 50, 54, I think are the numbers. The cycle speeds in expression mode are exactly the same. They just say cycle 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to 6. So you can see the C6 there. That is the fastest cycle speed. So it's 54 cycles per minute. All right. So they're the same as the S1 and S2. Just says C1 through C6. Now, where this starts to deviate away from the S1 and more similar to the Spectra Synergy Gold is in the cycle speeds on stimulation mode. There are 5 different cycle speeds on stimulation mode. So you'll remember from the S1 in stimulation mode, sorry, it's squeaking, I'm covering up the suction holder. The cycles are 70, right? That is stimulation mode. That's the only option you have, sorry. I know it's loud, there's nothing hooked up to it. Cycles per minute is 70 in stimulation mode, all right? And that's fine. A lot of moms tend to do okay with that. That's one of the slowest cycle speeds that I usually recommend. And I think the reason that Spectra can get away with it is because of the vibration pattern. It's got that classic kind of 3-step vibration. I think it feels a little bit faster and moms tend to respond well to it. But that has been one of my only major complaints of the Spectra 1 and Spectra 2 for a long time is I wish those were faster. The Spectra Synergy Gold has them much faster. You can go, I think it's from mid-70s all the way up to 106 cycles per minute. That tends to be better for a lot of moms. They like faster cycle speeds. And the Spectra 1 is such a good pump. I do see moms struggle with it though, especially when they're coming from like a hospital grade pump, like the Medela Symphony, which is also a great pump. You have 2 really great pumps, but the programming is so different. Medela Symphony cycle speeds to stimulate that first letdown are 120, which is quite fast. And the suction pattern on that pump is really nice and gentle too. Moms really like it. So when you come to the Spectra 1, which is an awesome pump, moms love it, you're dropping 50 cycles per minute trying to initiate that letdown. And letdowns are a trained reflex. We talk about those a lot in our courses to help you learn how to get multiple letdowns in a pumping session and maximize those really well. But sometimes slower cycle speeds, you can struggle a little bit. Again, a lot of moms do well on the Spectra unless they're coming from a hospital grade pump, but I've always wanted to see faster ones. The Spectra Synergy Gold has that, but you have to plug it in. A couple other little things about that one. So I'm like, I wish there was a middle. This is kind of that middle. Again, it's bulky. Can we please just make a smaller body for these Spectras, but whatever. So you have 5 different cycle speeds in stimulation mode on the Spectra, all right? You have cycle speed 1, which is 70. Very similar, it's the same as the Spectra S1 and S2. And then you've got 5 different levels. That go up to 106, which is very, very similar to the Spectra Synergy Gold. I love this. Again, this is like one of my only major complaints with the Spectra 1 and Spectra 2 is that I wish it had faster cycle speeds, and this one does. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, you'll notice that all of the other buttons and features are very, very similar to the S1, S2 that we know and love. This pump also does have that classic Spectra vibration. You can actually see it pretty good on this gauge. Let me actually find a slower one. Sometimes it's easier to see. Actually, I'm going to go slow for you. Can you see how it's having that vibration style? Again, that's what we see on the S1 and S2. Moms really, really like it. As far as maximum suction, sorry if that's kind of loud. It's sitting on my desk there. Great maximum suction, okay? No complaints there. And again, very, very similar to the S1 and S2. Something that is a little bit different is the vacuum levels. You can go all the way up to 15. So you'll see here it says level 15. It's not because there's more suction. Okay, so on your S1, S2, you can go up to 12. The suction ranges are very similar, like almost identical. What happens when you have 15 levels instead of 12 is now you can do a little bit more of adjusting, kind of micro adjusting in there. So the difference between level 7 and 8 is going to be a little bit smaller on a pump with more options than it is on the S1, S2. That is not something that moms typically complain about with the S1, S2. So whatever, but it's cool. I think it's fun to have a little bit more room to adjust, but not something that anyone is probably going to notice. So in short, I would love to see this pump come to the US market. I think it would easily and very quickly replace the S1 and S2. It feels a little bit more high quality as well. The S1 and S2 are known for lasting a really long time, but for some reason, I feel like the overall quality is like decreasing a little bit. Again, that's a little bit anecdotal and speculative, but they still are lasting a really long time. But I like this. Would I, as a new mom, import it into the United States from Korea? Well, I don't know, because I have a lot of pumps and I do stuff like that. So for me, I'm like, oh, I might do it. It's going to be expensive, okay? Know that. You're going to need a different charger. You're going to need a different flange kit. Other than that, if you're willing to spend the money there, I think the ability to adjust cycle speeds is pretty cool. Is it worth the pump being double the cost and not having access to any warranty? You might have to weigh that one. But I wanted to have this conversation anyway because, again, one of you requested it on a comment in a YouTube video, and I love these pumps. So there you go. If you're outside the US and this is easily available for you, this is a great pump. I think this would work for a lot of moms. Again, even if you're outside the US, you are going to need a different flange kit. All right, 28 is huge. That is going to fit almost nobody. If you want more information on how to do self flange sizing and get a good flange size for you, it's in our Pumping Efficiently course. Okay, that was kind of fun. I hope that was enjoyable for you, kind of just talking through a pump. Even if we aren't going to be able to see it a lot in the US, I still think it's fun to explore new options. Tell me what you think down below. Are there any other pumps that you want to see reviewed and learn a little bit more about? You can leave those in the comment section for me too. All right, good luck. Happy pumping.